yesterday's Spurs video, I talked a lot about the end of the game, not realizing there was a huge issue developing in the first half. What is up, San Antonio Spurs fans? Welcome to TSR Sports, TGIF. Now that time has passed, time to look back at Game 4, what went wrong. Is Mitch Johnson the main reason the Spurs lost Game 4? I'll answer that in just a few moments, but let's get into why I'm talking about this and what's up with this should I rest Wembanyama now. This is the first half of Game 1. Victor Wembanyama played the most minutes out of anybody. Spurs player or Knicks player, he played just under 21 minutes in a blowout first half. We have all seen Wemby time and time again since his rookie year, his sophomore year, and this year get tired when he's playing too many minutes. Getting Wemby a rest when you can is a must, and the coach has to be aware of it at this point, right? So Mitch, WTF, what is happening here? Couldn't we have rested him in this blowout? I think so. This is the Knicks minutes played in the first half. The New York Knicks had Jeremy Sochan on the court. Try not to be disrespectful to Jeremy Sochan, but at this moment in his career, he is a garbage time player. Ariel Hook-Party? I don't even know who that is. Played in the first half. Mitch, you couldn't find rest for the most important player on your roster when literal garbage time players are out there for the Knicks. Maybe another minute or two for Luke Kornet. Maybe put Harrison Barnes in, Kelly Olynyk, Mason Plumlee, Bismack Biyombo, Bueller. Anybody? Why are these guys even on the roster if they're not going to be played? And Brian Wright, that one's on you too. As we move forward, of course, in the third quarter, the train is absolutely derailing. Wemby plays almost the entire third quarter, just a little bit over 11 minutes. And Wemby in this quarter turns into the worst version of himself. A perimeter jump shooting player going 1 of 5 from the floor. And in this third quarter, I wanted to pull this up because we talked about it yesterday and I confirmed it. This might be the worst sequence in the entire game, not counting the ending. De'Aaron Fox missed a 23-foot three-point shot. Okay? Stephon Castle gets the offensive rebound. Literally 4 seconds later, Wemby is taking a 25-foot three-point shot. He misses. De'Aaron Fox gets the offensive rebound. 2 seconds later, Wemby is taking another three-pointer, even further, a 26-footer. This is the epitome of bad shot selection and bad clock management. We're ahead. We don't need to be launching threes. And we sure as heck don't need to be doing it with 10 seconds on the shot clock. This is absolutely awful. Terrible. And some of you, in yesterday's video, were not happy that I was criticizing the team or the coaching. And listen, I get it. Some folks want positivity all the time. If that's your thing, hey, so be it. But you got to be able to criticize bad plays. At least I think you should be able to. And that's where the issue falls with Mitch Johnson. After this sequence, Wemby's butt, nobody's exempt, by the way. Wemby's butt should have been yanked as soon as possible. He was clearly tired and not taking the best shots. I mean, I guess you say he's taking an open three when he's 26 foot away from the rim, but not taking the best shots to get his team in a better position in the third quarter. Clearly tired. Get him some rest. This is a lot uncoached. Accountability. Our guys need accountability. I think the last time or maybe the only time I really remember Mitch this year getting in somebody's face was Carter Bryant when he made Carter look like he was actually going to cry. You need to do that. If guys are playing poorly, making turnovers, taking bad shots, get them out of the game. And if, my goodness, do you not have a set of 2 eyeballs? Your guy is visibly tired. Get him out. Give him a little rest. It's a 48-minute game, Mitch. The Knicks saw that. They were playing different guys in the first half thinking, you know what, we can still come back in the second half. And they did. And then we get to the train wreck. Fourth quarter. Train's not derailing. It's off the rails, and the train is wrecked, and we were off the rails on a crazy train in quarter 3, and now we're just crashing to everything, crashing and burning in quarter 4. Wemby plays the entire quarter. If you're watching this video, you're probably a Spurs fan, and you know as well as I do, that is not the recipe for success. That is the recipe for disaster. Once in a blue moon, he plays a lot of minutes and he's okay. He was clearly not okay in the fourth quarter. He was cooked. He went 2 of 9 from the field, and he was even missing his free throws, going 1 of 4. He had nothing left. He was done, and that was 100% on Mitch Johnson. Absolutely terrible player management. It's a 48-minute game, Mitch. You know as well as we do, Wemby does not do well when his minutes are high. We've seen it time and time again this season. I know I'm repeating it because I just can't believe it is still happening at this, especially in the finals. So I think you see where I'm going with this. Yes, I'm putting a lot of this, the majority of what happened in Game 4, on Mitch Johnson. He has been outcoached in the finals. The Spurs, at worst, guys, should be 2-2 going into tomorrow night's game. 2 wins for the Knicks, 2 wins for the Spurs, and realistically could be up 3-1. 2 games in this series, they have lost by a point and had a game-winning opportunity at the end and couldn't pull it off. And in both those games, missed free throws caught us. It could be up 3-1. We could talking about the Spurs possibly closing out tonight for tomorrow night, maybe tonight for some of you. Tomorrow night in Game 5. Now I'm getting all ramped up and get my numbers all confused. Tomorrow we could be talking about the Spurs wrapping it up in Game 5. And now, instead of that, we're talking about them fighting for their lives, trying to pull off what only one team has done before, coming back 3-1 in the NBA Finals. And you know what? Honestly, shouldn't be surprised by this. We have a young team, and they are overachieving to no end, and I applaud them, and I am truly proud of them. Despite the criticism in today's video and yesterday's video, I am proud of our Spurs. They have gotten much farther than I ever could have thought. But they're a young team. And we have a young coach that clearly is getting outcoached. And I'm not ready to trade Fox. Well, we'll see on that. We'll talk about that after the season. As far as Fire Mitch, though, I don't agree with that. There's a lot of the Fire Mitch talk. He, I think, has done better than expected, but he's in a situation he's clearly never been in before. The frustrating thing is he's making mistakes that are obvious. I know you say, you bring in armchair quarterback, etc. But this has been something we've seen for 3 seasons. Wemby's minutes, when they're high, he gets tired. And when you're up by 20, 25, almost 30, that is the perfect opportunity to rest your MVP. And he didn't. I think he really blew it on that one. So to close up, I will be live tomorrow. I believe Ms. TSR will be here for game number 5. Many of you have said you're done with the series unless it goes to game 7. Look, I understand that last loss was the second worst loss in my fandom as a Spurs fan. And there are rumors going around, by the way, that not only some of you not watching Game 5, but apparently, the only rumor, haven't confirmed it yet, maybe almost half the crowd, the tickets purchased for the Game 5 Spurs home game is coming from New York and New Jersey zip codes. So we might see a ton of Knicks fans in the arena. I do think we can still win this series. I'm less optimistic than I was before Game 4. I don't know how the teams can handle this adversity, what happened. But I do think we can still win the series because we really could be up 3-1. And if the Knicks can keep winning the way they have, why can't we do it back to them? And even if we don't win the series, please win Game 5. Don't let them celebrate that championship on your home court. Let them take it in Game 6 if that's how it's going to play out. Take at least Game 5. Go down swinging. Preferably we take Game 5, 6, and 7, but we'll see. My faith is a little rattled after Game 4, but I'm still going to be rooting for them like nobody's business tomorrow night. And I hope, Mitch, you prove the world wrong that you can make adjustments, you can figure out player management, rotations, etc. And for the love of Spurs Nation, guys got to step up. De'Aaron Fox, I have been heavily critical of you throughout the season with your max contract. I've laid off in the playoffs, but we need you to perform like that guy. And you, for the most part, have not. Keldon Johnson, former reigning 6th man of the year. Where have you been? Wemby, I don't expect you to do it all. I don't expect you to also play north of 40 minutes. We need Wemby for 4 quarters. Devin, Champagnie, Stephon Castle, Dylan Harper, Luke Kornet, Bryant for a little bit, he plays. Am I missing anybody? I don't think so. everybody needs to dig deep, deeper than they ever have before, and play their best basketball if we're going to have a chance. I hope they do it. Drop a comment down below. Now a little time has passed. Do you agree? Is the majority of this loss on Mitch Johnson? Do you think he just that poorly coached game? And do you think he is getting outcoached in this series so far? Hit the thumbs up, like, support the channel, and subscribe for more Spurs content, and join our... I'm just a lost for words. This whole thing is just messing me up. I'm sorry, guys. Subscribe to join our awesome Spurs community. Have a great Friday. Thank you, and as always, go Spurs, go.